Hey guys, Higgy Pop here, in the Hawk's Nest. Thanks for joining me. I got some books, man. I'm going to show you some books, baby. I'm going to show you some stuff from Harvey's Comics. Harvey Comics, not Harvey's, the coin and collectible shop. Harvey's Comics Group. They're known for Casper. And what else? They're known for Richie Rich, but they're also known for some heroes that are a little quirky, a little wacky. Look at this. I took a toy out of the box. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's Hawkman in the Hawk Cruiser. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I mean, come on. And it's awesome. Yeah. It's like I'm shooting swamp rats down at Baker's Canyon. I mean, most of my toys are, I told you, they look like they were shark victims. They're missing limbs, but I got that one from Kevin at Gotham City Comics. Thank you, Kevin. Love it. Oh, yeah, baby. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, there's shark. Every summer there's a shark attack. It never fails. At least one. Some surfing dude. Hi, I'm Chad. You know. Oh, Chad. Chad, he went out the way he wanted, surfing a gnarly wave. I don't think Chad went out the way he wanted. Shark poop. But so right off the get, I go into Second Alarm Comics. I'm like, I was like, guys. Where's my weekly poll? And there it is. Boom! Right? Let me just show you what I got this week. I start off with, I read this. This is World's Finest. Issue number 29 already. 29, kid! And this is the end of that whole story with, what's his face? The interdimensional imps with, Mixoplick and Batmite. And this is the end of the story. And that whole storyline was very trying. But this wrapped it up pretty nice, man. Because they had to save the day. They had to rally up all the magicians they could within like 5 minutes to help save the day. And they went back and they got some good DC lineage. They got Dr. Occult. Oh, yeah. Raw, man. I mean, come on. DC, way to go, man. This was fun. And now it's finally done. Thank you for being done. And what else did I get this week? Oh, Superman, Absolute Power. Issue number 16. This is a tie-in to Absolute Power. I did not read it yet. And this one I still got to read. This is Green Lantern War Journal with Jon Stewart. Oh, yes. I tried to rip off my own head one time, and it's hard to do. You think that head would come right off, no? I mean, it's tough because you're like lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. You're trying to get it off. I told some guy at work the other day, I said, if I want any crap out of you, I'd squeeze your head. And it was kind of like this. That's what it looked like. Oh, yeah. What time is it? Listen, I got to make a quick phone call. I'm going to crank call Rigor Morris. I can't crank call a cheap comic collector anymore because someone told him it was me. I think it was Nostradamus. But let me, I'm gonna play a little prank on Rigor Mortis. Hold on, real quick. Operator, collect call to Mr. Rigor Mortis, please. Yeah, it's ringing.
How y'all doing there? I like them French fried taters. Reckon you make me a biscuit? Yep. We'll always be friends. I knew we'd be friends right off the bat, boy. All right, then. I love you, boy. All right, I gotta go.
He won't know it's me. No way. Rigor Mortis is the best. He's got a brother named Bronson. Oh, my God. What a great name. I remember Charles Bronson was in a movie. It was called The Great White Buffalo. Oh, what a great movie. But then at the end, they finally bring in the Great White Buffalo, right? And they show it. It's like it looks like a carnival ride. It's going. It's on a train track, and you could. Whoever filmed this, you could see the train rail underneath it. It's going up and down. It's like a ride at the grocery store that your mom puts you on. I was like, cheesy. All right, let's get down to it. So listen, I did some digging. Wait till you see what I found, man. Anyways, I got these. I treated myself. I'm trying to complete, thanks to Dr. Silverage, Rod I'm trying to complete my Captain Action run. There's 5 issues in it. I have issue number 1 and 2, and here's issue number 4. Guillotine! Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Awesome. Just these books are great. Captain Action was a toy line back in, this is like 69 or so. This is probably May of 69. May. And it's just great stuff. I can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. This is, let's see. This is Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil. I mean, look at this stuff, man. Come on. Dr. Evil has got these great, crazy, bulbous eyes. And he's like this. And he's like, "Brr." So he's fighting against Dr. Evil. And it's just great. I mean, Gil Kane, up the nose with the rubber hose. Up your nose with a rubber hose. Oh, I should have called rigor mortis like John Travolta. Yo. Next time. Look at that. Come on. Oh, yeah. Dr. Evil. All right. So that's issue number 4. All I need is one more issue to complete it because I have issue number 5, the final issue. This is issue number 5 of Captain Action. Nice. Let's see here. And Gil Kane! This is July of 69. And Wally Wood does all the inks on the cover and everything. Check it out. Yes. He's fighting Matthew Blackwell. That's his arch enemy. And America is ours for the taking. Oh, yeah. Is that right? Great stuff. Yes. He is Clive Arno, Captain Action. And he has a sidekick. A sidekick. There's Matthew Blackwell. He's a no-good son of a... Captain Action. Awesome stuff. Issue number 5. Love it. Oh, vintage. Ooh. All right. And, I found this. This was a beauty. I had to get it. Another Guillotine. This is Green Lantern issue number 69. This came out in June of 69. And look at it. I mean, come on now, ladies. Keep your face on. She's like, oh my God, it's so hot. Let me take my face off. I was like, no. Yeah. And it's crazy. Wally Wood does the inks on this too. I mean, what a team. And in this story, it's crazy. Hal's in all sorts of pain. He got beat up. You know what he does? I mean, he shouldn't be allowed to do this. He makes like a pill, and he takes it to take care of the pain. Listen, dude. You know the street value of Green Lantern OxyContin? I mean, come on, Hal. Women. Hal, you got to break up with her. Remember growing up as a kid, just in life, you got friends, and you have let's say your best friend has a girlfriend, right? And she's a nightmare. Then finally, one day he's like this. You're like, hey, what's up, pal? Oh, Debbie. I hate her. I gotta break up with her. And you're like, oh my God, yes. Right? So then you start you're like, yeah, Debbie's ugly. Yeah, break up with her. She's a jerk. Oh man, I saw her pick her nose and eat it one time. You should break up with her. And then all of a sudden the next day, yeah, me and Debbie are back together. You're like, and he's always looking at you like, you said she picked her nose and ate it. He's all got a side eye in you. And then they're together, and he must have told her, and she's side-eyeing you too. She's like, It's like, dude, you're supposed to break up with her. Now they're married and have kids, and they have little nose-picking rugrats running around. And it's like, you should have listened to me, dude. Yeah. And I remember we were kids. I was really young. And my oldest brother, Billy, all of a sudden, this never happened in my life. One of my brothers has a girlfriend. He was like 16. So this was a big day in the house because his girlfriend was coming over to the house, our house. Right? And she was a nice girl, but the thing is, she kind of looked like, she had a short haircut. I think she was like into sports or something. So me and my brother Sean, the Colorado kid, my brother Billy's in the backyard, and we walk around to the front yard, and my brother Sean goes, I'm going to say, I said, don't do it. My brother Sean goes, Billy's girlfriend looks like a boy. And we're like, oh no. And we start running. We're like, oh my God. Right? All of a sudden, my brother Billy comes running around the corner of the house, like doing like mock. He broke the sound barriers. Like, boom. He jumped out. He's like, never gorilla punching us. I mean, Charlie horse after Charlie horse. I still have damage from that. I mean, But what is that good? So that means when you leave your girlfriend after someone calls her a boy, that means you're like, hey, you do look like a boy. Let me go beat these guys up. You should have played it off like, haha, those kids. But no. He had to beat us up for it. Yeah. It's all right. I once had a girl that had a lazy eye. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with lazy eyes, but, you know, come to find out she was seeing someone on the side. All right. Okay, so now Tempest from Mars. Look what I'm working on, pal. Batman Family Giant. Issue number 5. Boom! They're like, alley-oop, alley-oop. I said alley-oop to you, alley-oop. Great stuff. This is June of 76. The Bat Family was all picking up sticks. And Ernie Chan and Tatiana Wood on the cover. Tatiana Wood is Wally Wood's second wife. Yes. Ace the Bat Hound is in it. Where is he? There he is. Yes. And then the Signal Man. Bill Finger wrote both of those stories. Bill Finger. I told you, he never uses his middle name. And you never hear this stuff, but you get all the info from Higgy. It's an old Yiddish name, his middle name, Bill Finger. It's Bill Pull Me Finger. So it's issue number 5. And Kurt Swan does the first story. They're fighting a person called The Maze. The Maze. He's into corn. And let's see. And I picked up Batman Family Giant. Man, I'm almost done with this. Issue number 12. Whoa! There's Hot Rod the Mad Marauder. Oh, I gotta tell you, man. Easy Comic Reader is a genius. He wrote a script for Hot Rod the Mad Marauder's origin story. Because, you know, Dr. Silver Age, Rod, he's Hot Rod the Mad Marauder. He's a superhero. So he's a great writer, man. I'm going to show you something. I shouldn't show you because it came out terrible. But anyways, here we go. Jose Delbo and Vince Colletta do the first story. Batgirl's brother. And Rally Round Robin is done by Irv Novick. And then there's his third story, Resemblance, done by Julius Schwartz. Arnold Schwarzenegger's cousin. And, yeah. Her brother is Tony Gordon. And so this is cool. Yeah, so Easy sent me a story. I'm not going to do it justice. I got to find a way to read it to you because he's a prolific writer. Hold on. I got to find something here. Oh, check this out. This is the final picture I drew on this sketch pad. And I colored it. There's Hawkman. There's Eagly. He's like, hey, how are you? Come on down here now. Come on down here. So, and then I just bought this sketch pad. It's brand new. So this is the storyboard. All right? Don't make fun. This is purposely done like crap. So, when Rod was a young boy, there was a carnival came to town. You know, carnies. Small hands, smell like apples. And so he's walking through the carnival, but he's sad, you see. He's walking through the carnival, and there's an old cowboy sitting there, like Sam Elliott. And Hot Rod has a comic book in his back pocket. And the old cowboy goes, hey there, boy. Here now. What you got in your pocket, boy? And he goes, it's a Flash comic book. But Flash is sad. He's going to hang up his boots, and he's not going to be a hero no more. And the cowboy looks at him with that Sam Elliott stare. He goes, you wait right here for a minute, boy. You wait right there. Mm-hmm. Right? And then he comes back and he goes, here, you take these boots. Bing! The kid goes, what? He goes, yeah, these boots belong to my son just before he passed away. He goes, those aren't cowboy boots. He goes, no, they ain't. They is motorcycle boots. And I tell you what, whenever you get into a jam and you're wearing these boots, you lift up your one foot like you're kicking a motorcycle. And you say some words that mean something to you, and something special's going to happen. And, you know, like the way Easy wrote it, he wrote it way better than I'm telling it. He goes, so Easy, he's like, wow, man. And so Rod's like, whoa, gee willikers, right? So then the boy, Hot Rod, was raised right, so good manners and all. He puts him on. He goes, thanks, mister, right? And then all of a sudden he's walking through the carnival, and here's the local hoods. They're like, look at you. Look at those boots. Those ain't cowboy boots, you loser, right? You want to fight, right? And then he goes, Hot Rod's like, oh my God, oh, right? And then he remembers the cowboy, what he said. And he lifts up the leg, he goes, right? And he goes, swoosh, and he goes, boom! And he says, cool beans! And then all of a sudden, ba-ding! Yeah! the origin story of Hot Rod. Now we have to work on Shannon the Bass Cannon. All right, we're moving on. So now, boom, here is Supergirl doing her favorite hobby, turning men into stone. Dave, Spinner Rack Dave from Spinner Rack Studios, he did a video last week. It was great, focused on Medusa. And I remember that Supergirl 1 through 10 series where she had the Medusa snake hair. Fantastic. But this one, here she is, turning men into stone. This is February 70. This is $3.98, I think. $3.89. The dyslexia is heavy. And The Mystery Magician by Robert Kanigher. And Win Mortimer does the art in that story. I love Win Mortimer. He did like some Super Friends, but he did a lot of Spidey Super stories. Awesome. Very simplified art. Love it. Supergirl's jilted boy. And yeah, Brainiac turns her into a lizard in that story. It's not fun. Nope. No way. Yes. Crank call on people. It's fun. When I was a kid, there was a Jehovah's Witness church down the street, and they thought it'd be fun to call them, you know. Hi, is Joe there? They're like, no, Joe who? I was like, Jehovah, baby! They're like, Then I saw the guys that were coming in and out of that church, and they were jacked. They were like, I was like, oh, I ain't calling there no more. They go to Jehovah's Fitness. All right, so I got I'm almost done with my Adventure Comics featuring Supergirl. And this is the one I needed. Issue number 400. Boom! Yeah. That's the Black Flame. That's one of Supergirl's nemesis. That's when Supergirl's wearing her new outfit. I forget what issue they had you pick. You could pick out what would be Supergirl's new costume. And then she had this for a little while. And yeah, Mike Sikowski and Dick Giordano and Gaspar Saladino on the cover. And she's fighting against Toy Master. They have her in a giant bowling alley, and they're bowling her down in this. It's fantastic. Take my word for it. It's great. It's great. I love bowling. Last time I went bowling was like about a couple months ago when I had to go to Florida with Hawkwoman. And it was great. You get to put those shoes on. Those shoes are awesome. I still have the pair of socks they let me borrow. They were great. Great shoes, man. What kind of sneakers do chickens wear? They wear Reebok, bok, 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 Reebok, bok, 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 bok. And this is for my buddy Swagda. I thought of Swagda immediately. I'm a big Three Stooges fan, and I know Swagda is into them. But look at this, issue number 1 of The Little Stooges. This is the Three Stooges' sons. Look at it. Look at it. It's a Whitman variant. September of 72, issue number 1. Norman Mauer does all the art. He writes it. It's fun stuff. Fun stuff. Love it. Yes. I took the day off. I had to get a haircut. I mean, I've been wanting to get a haircut for like a month, and I haven't had time, man. And now time is of the essence. For the next month, I'm going to be having a sleep over at my mother's house for a month. And so time is very of the essence. So I had to get a haircut. And now that I'm home, remember, Hawkwoman's always like, she didn't want me to get comic books delivered to the house anymore. But you should see the stuff she gets delivered, man. I'm always picking up packages off the steps. I'm like a part-time worker for Amazon. I mean, she gets wedding invitations from the Amazon delivery driver. I mean, she's like a godmother to his kids and stuff. I mean, I could take this Amazon delivery guy and put him on my insurance as a dependent. I mean, this guy's here all the time. Who's she talking to, man? I could order what I want. Swag. And so, wait, I saw this. I was happier than a pig in poop. Check this out. Charlton, we're doing the Charlton. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is Charlton Comics premiere. Issue number 3. This features Sinestro, Boy Fiend. All right? Evil's own superhero. Now, this is silly and it's awesome. I got this not only because it's awesome, just at face value, but it has Blue Beetle, it has Peacemaker in it, it has all the Charlton greats. It has all sorts. It has Captain USA. It has the Green Spider. It has And there's a guy in there on his superhero outfit. It says SG, right? And the guy at Second Alarm was like, SG, what's that stand for? Super guy? I was like, yeah, super guy. It's great. So this kid is just, he has a bunch of hang-arounds that love him. They think he's cool. And he hates how the superheroes are always beating up bad guys. So he's trying to come up with a way to become a superhero. He's going to become Sinestro. All right, you've heard of Sinestro. And he tries to take a potion. They make a potion, and he chokes on it. All right, that's him with the funky hairdo. And those are all his pals. And he takes the thing. He's like, it doesn't work right. He's crazy. He's turning green. He's like, oh boy, ugh. Right? And so then he comes up, he orders, he's like the Wile E. Coyote. He orders all these contraptions and weapons, and then he flies out. He's going to go attack people. He's looking at his binoculars, and he sees all the superheroes. Blue Beetle, Peacemaker, Super Guy, Green Spider, Captain USA, right? And now it's on. And he fights him. There's like 4 different chapters. There's Super Guy. And he gets beat up every time. All right, it's not working out. And there's Captain USA, and there's the Green Spider. The Green Spider. He punches him, and Captain USA throws him into a light post. Bonk. And it keeps on going. Super Guy beats him up. Now, Blue Beetle, there's his bug, parked above the city. He comes flying down on his bug line, and he beats up little Sinestro. Look at Blue Beetle. Charlton Blue Beetle, baby. What a great book. Man, I was pumped when I found this. And then, let's see. And then finally, he gets arrested. And that is the end. And there is a little house ad. Fighting Marines, Billy the Kid, Ghosts, Manor, Blue Beetle. Good stuff. Love it. Sinestro, Boy Fiend. Charlton premiere. Awesome. That came out in January of '68. Henry Scarpelli on the cover. Hey, Scarpelli, how you doing? And what else do we got here? Okay. I know. I'm not showing off, but I have issue number 1 of Fruitman, Harvey's Comics. This is Harvey Teen. This is Fruitman, issue number 1, and it's a fatty. Oh. And Fruitman is, his name is Percival Pineapple. He's a greengrocer, right? And he could turn into fruit, and he battles crime as changing into fruit. And there's also a story with Super Hippie, all right? And there's Captain Flower also. And they don't really tell you who does the art and all this stuff. But, it's a mystery. But I love it, man. I love it. He turns into fruit, and he battles evil. There's Norman Rockwell on the back. Fruitman. Fruitman. Can't find the Beckerman. Can't find the Beckerman. He dreams in 4 colors and he likes the color red. Can't find the Beckerman. All right, let me show you. There he is. See, right off the get, he's in his shop. That's him, Percival Pineapple. So, and then he turns into a watermelon and he knocks the guy out. Done, baby. And here he is at his shop. Mild-mannered Percival Pineapple. So he turns into a lemon. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. He's good to have at parties. And look, he squeezes lemon juice in the guy's eye. Squeak! Squeak! Oh, fantastic. Right? He turns into a banana. He's a banana. Good stuff. And, he does it all, baby. He's an apple. It's great. I mean, he is on top of his game. Fruit Man! See, he turns into a banana peel and he trips the guy up. Conk! I mean, come on. And here he is. He's an orange. He turns into an orange. Oh, this is him on vacation. He's in Africa. He's like, ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga. Right? And, of course, he turns into a coconut. A coconut. A coconut. And he saves the day. I mean, this is great. I mean, hey now, hey. Super hippie. All right. I'll show you. This is the super hippie before he turns into super hippie. And now this is super hippie. He goes into space. Yes. And he saves the day at the end. He gets a kiss from the girl. That dirty hippie. And Fruit Man again. This is where Fruit Man takes down a big wine making operation. This guy, he has all these people under his mind control, and he has them crush grapes for him. So, Fruit Man turns into a grape, and he saves all these people crushing grapes, right? By chomp, he bites their toes, right? He gets everyone out of there, and he wins. Fruit Man. Oh, Saturday morning ABC. Oh yeah. Skyhawks. I don't remember. I remember Gulliver. Yep. Skyhawks. I don't recall Skyhawks. Fruit Man again. And we got to get to Captain Flower. All right. What do you think, man? Harvey Comics. Love it. Came out in December of '69. Here's some more Harvey Comics I got for you. This is Jack Q. Frost. It's Jack Quick Frost. All right? This is Unearthly Spectacular by Harvey Comics, issue number 2. All right? That's Jack Quick Frost. He has freezing powers. And there's like 4 or 5 different characters in here. They have Clawfang the Barbarian. That's like their Conan. They have Earthman. That's like their John Carter from Mars. And they have like Tiger Boy, done by Gil Kane. Hey! And the 3 Rocketeers. It's all fun stuff. I can't find issue number 1 of Unearthly Spectaculars by Harvey Giant. But these are fun. I'm Batman. I make a Hawk Baby cry. Yeah, way to go, Batman. And here's also Miracles Incorporated. They're like the Doom Patrol. They all got freaky superheroes on there. And Jack Q. Frost. Awesome. Awesome. That's the bad guy. That's Laze. There's great inks in this, man. I mean, just great art. They always have to thaw him out, I noticed. After every adventure, he's thawing himself out. Weird. Like right here. See here? He freezes a tank. Okay? And then, at the end of the adventure, he always has to thaw himself out somehow. It's great stuff, man. Great stuff. And there's Piranha. He's like their Aquaman. Comes shooting out of the water with his fins on. And here's Clawfang. Boom. Love it. Clawfang the Barbarian. He's almost like Warlord, too. It's like and he's in a land like Scartaris. There's all dinosaurs and stuff. Look at the inks. Oh, yeah. It's great stuff. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Isn't it great? Look at that. Clawfang the Barbarian. And here's Tiger Boy and company. The boy who hates us all. I hate you. Nobody gets me. Tiger Boy. Silly. He's a tiger with a boy's head. Look at these guys. They're getting nuts. They're getting nuts. And here is Earthman. Earthman! Miracles Incorporated. Miracles Incorporated. They're like the Doom Patrol. And let me show you another hero. Here's Kip McCoy, Space Adventures. All right. And here's the Three Rocketeers. It's fun stuff. And Harvey's Comics was known for like Richie Rich and Casper the Friendly Ghost. There's Earthman again. That kind of stuff. But, I mean, this is fun, man. Fun. Fun reading. It's pretty quirky. Great art, man. I love it. I love it. Love it. This guy's riding on a pterodactyl. A pterodactyl. Yes. I mean, if you're John Carter, you got shipped to Mars. I mean, first of all, you got to eat. How do you eat? I remember all those Survivor shows. I mean, there was this one guy. I don't know. It's this guy. I remember he found a dead zebra, and he cut skin off the zebra's face. I mean, you're eating zebra face. It can't be good for you. Zebra face goes right to my hips. I mean. Sir, did you ever try to, you look at, let's say you get like a thing of yogurt. It says serving size, half a cup. Is a half a cup of anything a serving size for you? Not me, man. The whole thing is a serving size. Half a cup. It's like, no, I'm full. I had half a cup. Who, me? No, I'm fine. I had a saltine yesterday. Full. And this is Unearthly Spectaculars, issue number 3. Boom. And Jack Sparling and Bill Draught do a lot. Bill Draught does a lot of the inks on this. And I think Jack Sparling does a lot of art. Joe Simon. I mean, it's hard to find out. No one wants to claim this stuff. I think it's great. And you could buy a Daisy rifle. Oh, yeah. There's Jerry Grandinetti does a story in here in the back. I think it's called Rent a Hero. Hold on. And this is a space story called Hermit. Hi ho, Hermity Frog. It's good stuff, man. Jack Q. Frost, though. He's great. And Dr. Yes. Oh, my God. This is Dr. Yes. Oh, Dr. Yes. Oh. I am Dr. Yes. Oh. Rent a Hero. This is by Jerry Grandinetti. And they're like the Doom Patrol, like I said. This is the Miracles. They got the Robot Man. They got all that stuff. It's crazy heroes. They got a fast guy. Got a guy that looks like a tree. Crazy stuff. The Gong Gang Strikes. So, Jack Q. Frost, Unearthly Spectacular, issue number 3 by Harvey Comics. Yes. And what else? What else do we got here? Let me show you a couple. These are some I had for a long time. This is Top Secret Adventures by Harvey Comic Thrillers. Spyman, issue number 1. This features the first Jim Stranko art. All right. And there's actually a Neil Adams does an ad in here. It's cool. And September of 66. All right. I think that's George Tuska on the cover. I'm not sure. But this is the first Steranko art in comic books. Harvey Comics. I think he did Spyman has a mechanical arm. Hand. He has a mechanical hand. See? He's got a mechanical hand. He's like, hey, high five. And I think Steranko drew the diagram for the hand. I think there's a page in here. Check it out. Birth of a Hero. Let me get to... and he was trying to deactivate a nuclear bomb or something, and his hand got caught in it, so they built him a new hand. Da-da-da. Yeah, see? Clank! He's like, uh-oh, uh-oh. See, there's good news and bad news. You deactivated the bomb, but your hand has to stay in it. Okay, let me see here. The hand. See, they're giving him a new hand. Everyone's like, raise your hand if you farted. Ah, Spyman farted. So, this is great stuff, though. Great stuff. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Spyman, issue number 1, Harvey Comics. And I've shown this before. I'm very proud of this. This is bman number 1. Haha. Yes. This came out in December of 66. Harvey Comics. All right. And it's the first appearance and origin story of B-Man. B-Man, he worked for NASA. He was a disgruntled worker for NASA, right? So NASA was sending a spaceship out to space with these laboratory bees on it, right? And it crashed. So he drove out there, and then when he went to the crash site, he got attacked by the bees, and then it gave him all these crazy powers. He's B-Man, and he lives in a giant hive. Oh yeah. But then he changed it. He became a good guy, and he worked for the good guys. Yes. He has super strength, super healing. He could make honey. I mean, he's fantastic. Otto Binder and Bill Draught created B-Man. And yeah. Yeah. He's rehabilitated. He's no longer a jerk. And what else we got for Harvey? Oh, that's all I wanted to show you, I think. Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me show you. Just for my man Dominator, I picked up some Amazing Spider-Man. Let me go through these real quick. Issue number 136, Amazing Spider-Man. Boom! Look at that. John Romita. You like Romita coladas? He's on the cover. But Ross Andrew and Frank Giacomo do all the art inside. He's going against the Green Goblin, lives again, baby. And this is at a condition of whoa plus. But let me show you a nice picture in here. Brings a tear to me eye. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Isn't that great? Yes. Ross Andrew, man. Mad respect. Boom. And I picked up, these were all on the cheap at Second Alarm. Issue number 169. There's J. Jonah Jameson, John Romita, Frank Giacomo on the cover. June of 77. This one's called Confrontation. And in the letter page, Frank Miller writes in, just doing the praises of Ross Andrew, saying how great he is. This is issue number 169. I'll rip out your spine. And I picked up issue number 184. Close the door! Amazing Spider-Man. White Dragon, Red Death. Ross Andrew and Bob McLeod on the cover. Look at that. That's a cool character. He's spitting fire out of his forehead. My third girlfriend did that. I was like, hey, you got a light? And she, and Frank Giacomo does all the inks. September of 78. Spidey's going against the Dragon Lords. And Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 192, Cuckoo Cuckoo. 24 Hours Doomsday. Keith Pollard and Bob McLeod on the cover. May of 79. And Keith Pollard and Jim Mooney do all the art inside. And he's fighting against this guy, The Fly. And I think J. Jonah Jameson fires Peter Parker during this time from the... I mean, he gets rehired back at like around issue 210 or something. But J. Jonah Jameson fired him. And Richard Deacon is the villain called The Fly. He, through some crazy science lab, he became The Fly. And Al Milgrom on this cover. This is issue number 193. And Marv Wolfman is writing, and Keith Pollard does all the art. And Al Milgrom on the cover. Classic Spidey. Look at The Fly. And this is a nice one. Issue number 204. Thought she'd be easy to nab? Didn't you, Spidey? There's the Black Cat. This is issue number 204. It came out in May of 1980. Dude looks like a lady. Ow! Ow! The Black Cat always lands on her feet. Keith Pollard and Pablo Marcos. Yeah, man. There you go. A little Harvey Comics. Boom. And let me sing a song for Beckerman. Yeah. He insists. And oh, I forgot to talk to you guys about one thing. Hold on. Last week I picked up the Savage Sword of Conan, and it was great. It was great, man. It was great. And I was talking to Damien, Sleepy Reader, and the art is fantastic. It really is. And but the dwellings and the architecture we're talking Conan times. These people were living in like a suburb of like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There was houses. I mean, kids were playing Nintendo inside. Why are they drawing houses like that? You know, there's a nice Cape Codder right there, you know. I mean, but look at the art. Look at the Wolfman's. Oh, yeah. Solomon Kane story. I mean, look at this. Right off the get. Right? And there's the opening scene. A Wolfman grabs a bunny rabbit and chomps away. So there's this crazy village out in the tundra. And Conan goes into a bar. He's like... Right, and everyone's all weird, and they get into a brawl, and they bite him. He turns into a werewolf. He's like, ow! Right? Listen, the art is fantastic. Not a lot of dialogue. I mean, you could, but the art does all the storytelling for you. Right? So the only way Conan could stop being a werewolf is to kill the main werewolf. So he finds out he's on the hunt. He's killing werewolves for about a month. And he finally gets info, and they tell him. They're like, go here. This is the guy. So he finds him, kills him, and he's no longer a werewolf. Check it out. Right? Not a lot of dialogue, like I said, but... Like, I mean, look at the houses and the structures, right? I mean, when I think of Conan, I don't think of stuff like this. Sonia, where's my sword? Oh, it's out in the barn. But besides that, I'm over it. I mean, like this stuff, you know? It's like... I mean, who's your builder? I mean... All right, guys, let's go. Take it out with a song. Thanks for joining me, guys. You guys are the best. The best. All right. Okay. Me. Hanging with my comic book bros. Looking at Harvey comic heroes. These books are loaded with quirkiness and cheese. Thank God we took away my mother's car keys. Like Beckerman with a tube of glue. I get high on the art. I also read the comics cause they make me smart. Read your comics, they make you smart.